What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and I will continue to ask Brie Larson for a collaboration. You know, she asked in her very first YouTube video who she should collaborate with, and I think, honestly, there's no better person than me. I mean, you know, obviously she can go collab with YouTubers with millions of subscribers and pack up even more people that just agree with everything she says. But, maybe a good faith conversation between Brie Larson and myself, perhaps about my shed, could bridge the gap and begin a reputation repair that apparently is sorely needed. Here, number 15 on trending, of course, in this video. You know, definitely no special treatment. No special treatment at all. Not a very good ratio. Now, I disavow mass downvoting. I mean, there's nothing to not like about this video other than the fact that, you know, it's just another Hollywood celebrity coming to YouTube. But 20,000 dislikes to 56,000 likes is suboptimal. Some of the comments, by the way, golden. Don't rely on Lily Singh for comedic advice. Automatically verified, monetized, and trending on day one, while everyone else has to work their butts off for months or even years to get there. Real life privilege in action, folks. Lily Singh is the last person anyone should go to ask for advice. Are these comments being censored? I mean, most of the comments are relatively negative. Don't you just love when your favorite fake, bland, inoffensive, non-thought-provoking, predictable, virtue-signaling celebrity joins YouTube? Celebs before. Celebs now. So I made a decision. But that's not really what I want to talk about. I mean, the comments are just I can make a whole video just going through the comment section because it's amazing. But the biggest news, other than quarantine has driven Brie Larson to become, gasp, a YouTuber. By the way, YouTube is still superior to Hollywood in every possible sense of the matter. Every possible sense. And Hollywood realizes that. Hollywood realizes they can come here and just make millions of dollars a year because of just the cult of celebrity. And you know, it'll be interesting to see Brie navigate the negativity. You know, I do wish her the best. I really do. I think the comments are definitely weird. Like the top comment only has 109 upvotes, but here's 100. It's tough to really see. A lot of people were suggesting a collaboration with me, which would be really good. Have you apologized to Casey Affleck for ruining the best night of his career? Diesel Patch is apparently getting a lot of celeb or options or suggestions here. So it'll be interesting to see. I'm actually Leafy is here is also in here as an option. These are awesome. Comments are definitely being deleted and censored. Sad how YouTube has become. Great, another actor joins YouTube. Do you guys know where she? Did you guys know she was the main lead in Captain Marvel? 137,000 subs must have been very difficult for a newbie. I mean, I'm actually surprised it's not. I mean, 138,000 really isn't that much. She had the full weight of the press going behind her, so I thought it was. That's actually kind of light. Brie Larson, though, revealing the major roles she's auditioned for but lost to other actresses. Now, of course, I'm sure this happens all the time in Hollywood. I'm sure that this is nothing personal against Brie Larson, but I think it's pretty interesting that Star Wars rejected her. Pretty interesting to me. But Brie Larson may have landed a part on Captain Marvel, but not every audition for a blockbuster saw her win like a superhero. The actress, 30, God, she's only 30. She's had more money than I'm ever going to make in my whole life. I mean, she's laughing last, of course. I'm going to have my Brie shed, which is amazing, but she opened up some about her past auditions in the inaugural video, her newly minted YouTube channel on Thursday, sharing that she previously tried out for roles in Star Wars and The Hunger Games, but was ultimately not cast. The revelation came when she asked several content creators for advice on what she should cover on her channel. And people said, that's the beauty of the internet. There are no limitations. YouTube, Wanpa Zarita. Sorry, I don't know if I'm mispronouncing that. It's unintentional. There are no auditions. There's no audition? Why didn't I know about this sooner? Brie Larson mused. Then she talked about comedian Adonde Thorne, don't know who that is, who creates YouTube videos under the same unnamed Swoozy. Again, not a slight, just don't know. YouTube's very big. And listed some of the roles she lost. I auditioned for Star Wars, Larson said. I auditioned for Hunger Games, and I auditioned for the Terminator reboot. Oh, I wish she had gotten them all. I wish she had gotten them all. The world is not fair. I thought the only thing that could have made the Terminator reboot better was having Brie Larson there. She says, I was actually thinking about the Terminator reboot today because I got a flat tire, and I was like, oh, the last time I got a flat tire was on my way to driving to the audition for the Terminator. She continued, got a flat tire at the audition, and then didn't get the job. The lead part in the Hunger Games franchise went to Jennifer Lawrence, while Emily Clark was cast as a starring role of Terminator Genesis. Oh, is it Terminator Genesis? Oh, okay, not Terminator Wominator. Okay, that makes sense. In her YouTube video, Larson opened up about dealing with social anxiety as a public figure and how playing Captain Marvel helped her become more confident or comfortable with herself. Hey, look, I'd be willing to bet that it does suck to go out in public when you're super famous. And I know that it's like, yeah, so what? But it's gotta suck. Like, imagine, not being able to go. Imagine, like, being PewDiePie. The dude can't even go to the grocery store. You can't go out to dinner. You can't go to the DMV without dealing with, like, literally, every single time dealing with, running into people, and you're just trying to live your life. So I definitely understand that. I mean, her YouTube channel is puny compared to mine, but, she says, playing Captain Marvel, that kind of whipped clean those titles I had for myself and made me go, whoa, I'm not really that anymore. The star explained, and from there on, I found about speaking out, telling my story, talking about things that I'm scared of has just helped me so much. That's good. That's good to hear. Larson spoke about just how much the role meant to her during her premiere of Captain Marvel 2019, telling people Carol Danvers, her character, changed my life, and the movie hasn't even come out yet. Just in particular getting strong, learning how to stand my ground, only own myself, and value my voice. Those are things that I learned from her, she said. I've been very open about the fact that I'm an introvert. I have asthma, and I was able to push myself further than I thought possible. I'm excited to share her with the world. Well, asthma is, I don't know if I'd really see that as a huge impedance, but nonetheless, I'm very excited. I mean, I remember when, Brie said, Brie posted this picture with C-3PO, and everybody went wild in the media talking about Brie Larson for the new Star Wars film. And honestly, I could absolutely see it happening. The problem with Brie in a Star Wars film is simple. Her name is like too big. And I don't care for her acting style, but there are a lot of people in Star Wars films that are poor actors. She's better than a lot of the people they cast, I'll put it that way. It's got to suck, though. I'm starting to empathize a little bit more. Brie's got to say something really offensive soon. Otherwise, obviously everyone knows I love her. I have a deep love for her and all of her, YouTube fame, impending fame. I wonder when she's going to hit 1 million subs. By the way, trending is a curated list. So to be put 15 on trending is a nice thing to happen. I'm looking forward to her second video. I really am. I mean, this is just yesterday. Brie, if I can offer you some advice, if you want to collab with me, I would offer you this advice. You want to do daily videos. And although you're a celebrity, so every single time you make a video, you're going to get a monstrous amount of success. But I would also think that maybe if you're Brie Larson, you should spotlight smaller creators. Bring smaller creators on your channel and recognize your privilege, as you would put it. You have a lot of privilege as a Hollywood millionaire on YouTube. You know how you got monetized on day one, verified on day one. I'm still not verified, and there are like legitimate impersonation channels out there. So I look forward to Brie Larson's next video. I'm sorry she didn't get the role in Star Wars. I wish they would tell us what role it actually was, because that would be interesting to me. It would be interesting to me to find out which role she was. Was she going to be for the role of Rey? I think Daisy Ridley does just fine as Rey. My problem with Rey was never Daisy Ridley. It was just the character was written so lazily and kind of sloppily that, you know, she's a standard Mary Sue and nobody liked that. That wasn't Daisy Ridley's fault. Now, Brie Larson, my criticisms of Brie have really come exclusively of off-screen statements. You know, the whole 40-year-old white guy statement and all this kind of stuff. That was the interesting stuff to me. I didn't really care. You know, Captain Marvel wasn't for me. It was an obvious push, and I'm really curious to see what Captain Marvel 2 is going to do in the box office. I predict it won't be $1 billion movie, but it'll be interesting to see how it all shakes out. Again, welcome to YouTube, Brie Larson. I look forward to our impending collaboration. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.